It's Narissa.
And Jared.
We're the Parkhopbears. And we're back with a video about Taste of Universal.
Yay!
Yay! Today we went to Taste of Universal at Universal Studios Hollywood. It was a special, ticketed event where I think it started off with just part of the park open, but by the time that we went, pretty much the whole park was open, and some rides. But yeah, mostly it was meant for you to go and get a taste of Universal.
So everybody's ticket included 5 different meal vouchers. They're just little check marks on the back of the ticket. When you went into the turnstiles, they printed out your ticket, just like a normal ticket for Universal Studios. But on the back, there were just spaces 1 through 5. And then when you would turn in your ticket to get your food item, if it was something at Three Broomsticks or wherever, they would check them off on the back of the ticket. And you wouldn't have to pay for anything other than some alcoholic drinks. Maybe there are a few things that weren't included on the ticket, but most everything we tried was included with the ticket except for a few alcoholic items. When Taste of Universal first opened, there wasn't anything going on in the lower lot and there weren't any rides, but we went, I think, on the last day for the event, and so there were some rides in technical rehearsal, and the lower lot was open, including Jurassic Cafe, Isla Nu Bar, Transformers,
And the Jurassic Park ride.
Yeah, Jurassic
Jurassic
World
ride.
Is it Jurassic World now?
Yeah,
or is it? Yeah, Jurassic
is.
World. No spoilers. We didn't go on it. But yeah, so there's a lot of things open. It was essentially the full park, minus the Simpsons ride, the tram tour, and a few other things that weren't open, but not much really that wasn't open.
Yeah. So we started our day off at Hogsmeade. We were excited about the Wizarding World, so we headed there, and we went to the Three Broomsticks, which had items you could use your vouchers for. And yeah, so we got 3 things there because we do like their food.
Yeah, included the shepherd's pie, fish and chips, sticky toffee pudding, and then they only had canned or bottled a beer, so we got a can of Strongbow and a can of Guinness. It was a little weird drinking the Guinness out of a can, but it was fine.
Yeah, and those were for an additional cost. Those weren't included. But yeah, we just got those in addition to the food, and we ate outside with a nice view of Hogwarts.
Yeah, and we got a really good table. I think there wasn't anybody there because the sun had started to come out and there was no shade at that table. So we kind of like, oh, we really liked that view. But yeah, it started to warm up, and so when we were done, we're kind of like, okay, let's find some shade. But once we were done, we went down and saw that the Harry Potter ride, Harry Potter Forbidden Journey, was open and was in technical rehearsal.
That was really exciting when we saw that it was open. It was only a 20-minute wait, which is pretty much a walk-on. When you see it's 20 minutes, it takes
20 minutes
that time to get to the ride.
Yeah, to walk through the queue.
So yeah, so we hopped in line, and we were pretty much walking the whole time.
Yeah.
And they were socially distanced, they were limiting how many people were going in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was really well done, and it was nice to go back into Hogwarts and look around in there.
Yeah, once you would get to the indoor part of the line, they would kind of have you pause outside because I guess they're not really supposed to have the line indoors. So you would just walk through the indoor part once you got to the top of kind of Madame Pomfrey's area there with the herbology class set up there or whatever. And then you'd go inside, and yeah, you pretty much just walked the whole time straight onto the ride.
They would They sprayed your hands with
Yeah, they'd have you hold your hands out and they spray your hands with sanitizer as you're going on the ride. Everything seemed very safe and...
Yeah, each group got their own.
Yeah, you'd get your own
and then they would
bench.
They would skip a bench in between groups. So it seemed like they were doing a really good job.
Yeah, they're taking it very seriously, and it was great to be back on what is my favorite ride in Southern California, Harry Potter Forbidden Journey.
So after we did the ride twice, or 3 times? Twice?
Twice.
Yeah, we did we went ahead and did the ride a second time because the wait was
it was still very short.
And we already had our stuff in our locker. But yeah, after we did that, we went down to the lower lot, which was open when we were there, and went to go check that out. We saw that Isla Nu Bar, the bar, Isla Nu Bar was open, and so we hopped in line for that. Their drinks are pretty good. We do have a video about that specifically. If you're interested, we'll put that link in the description. But yeah, we got 3 drinks there. We got the Tiki Thai, which ended up being our favorite.
That was our favorite, yeah. And then a Mai Tai, and I think the last drink is called Bird of Paradise.
Yeah, that one was kind of like passion fruit.
Yeah.
Flavor.
Yeah, they're all really good, and what was my favorite was not what I thought my favorite was. It's been a while since we've been there, and so yeah, I was surprised. I thought maybe the Mai Tai was my favorite, but it was the Tiki Thai was my favorite.
Yeah,
so.
And it was all of our favorites.
Yeah.
Like everybody.
Yeah, everybody liked that one the best.
Later.
Yeah, we ended up getting another one.
Oh, and the drinks, they each come with a cup. Souvenir cup. So we went home with several. But yeah, that's nice. We use them at home, and it's kind of fun because you have a little bit of Universal at home.
Yeah, you get a little Universal at home, which is nice.
But we found a nice table upstairs, above kind of Jurassic Cafe, and that's where we had our drinks. And we ended up getting food from Jurassic Cafe as well, and we used a couple more of our
meal vouchers at Jurassic Cafe. We got a brisket sandwich, just like regular chicken tenders, and we got a cereal bar treat. I might as well call it. It's not even a crispy treat. It's a Trix. I guess it's Trix. Looks like Trix. Yeah. It says Trix.
It says rice cereal.
Yeah.
Or a Trix cereal treat.
Trix cereal treat. Not a Rice Krispie treat because it's Trix.
Yeah, so we got that one so we could take that one home. But yeah, the food was good. We hadn't tried their food before since they changed.
Not since they had changed kind of the menu.
Jurassic Cafe, and yeah, I really liked that brisket sandwich. It was pretty good.
The chicken tenders were actually pretty good too.
Yeah,
they seemed fresh, which was nice, and they were good. So yeah, the food there turned out to be really cool. I
think we'll definitely go back and eat there again.
Yeah, and we had in the seating area we had a view of the Mushroom Kingdom for the upcoming. Is it Nintendo Land or Super Mario Land or whatever that's gonna be? Yeah,
I get to see like the hills.
Yeah, the little hills
so
of
kind of a nice view there.
Hills of the Mushroom Kingdom. So that was exciting.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people are excited about that.
It should be really cool when that opens.
Yeah.
So after our lunch in the lower lot, we ended up heading back up. The Jurassic World ride was open, but we didn't get to do it. The wait was a little longer than we were. Yeah,
while we were getting lunch, it was at 60 minutes, and then when we were done with lunch, I think it was like closer 70, to 90. Yeah, it was like 70 or 80.
Yeah, so we decided to wait on that one. But it was cool it was open because it is.
Yeah.
They changed it recently, so it's got new stuff on it. But yeah, so after that we went back up, and they had the Simpsons area had the games.
Yay!
So Jared played a couple and won a Scratchy.
Yay, Scratchy. Of Itchy and Scratchy from The Simpsons. And I'm really bad at the games. I thought I used to be okay at them, and now I'm really bad.
But he did manage to win this.
Yay!
So that was cool. But yeah, the Simpsons area, they had Krusty Burger was open, which we usually like to go to, but the line was a little longer there, and we ended up going to the Duff Gardens type.
Yeah, Duff Gardens, Duff Brewery area, and they actually had a seating area tucked behind the Duff Gardens, Duff Brewery. I don't think normally that space is even used for anything. They had tables back there. It was like really empty.
It was quiet. It was nice. We ended up kind of just getting a table there and sat there for a little bit.
Yeah, we had a Duff beer, a couple other drinks, and just kind of sat there for a little bit. But yeah, we had a really good time there, and we did end up getting some stuff from Spud's McDuff.
Yes, they had pretzels and a couple other things. So we got a pretzel from there.
We got a pretzel.
And we got some more to-go stuff there.
Yay, we got
this other crispy cereal treat.
Cocoa Puffs.
And that was another thing we could use our voucher
Yay, Cocoa
for.
Puffs.
And then another place that we used our voucher for was at the Minion Cafe.
Yeah, the Minion Cafe. That's new, sort of.
Yeah, it looks the same as what it was when it was Gru's.
On the inside looks the same, pretty much.
But the decoration was all different. It was really cute, actually. I thought they did a good job on redecorating it.
Yeah, but the inside's still like one line and like two sides of kind of like a cafeteria like style, where you grab your food and then pay at the register at the end. So we got some tater tots there, just plain tater tots. We didn't really know what else to get. Yeah, we were pretty full, so we just got some tater tots, and we got a fun cupcake.
Yeah,
yay!
Big fancy cupcake.
I don't remember. It was like a unicorn cupcake, I think is what they called it.
Right, that makes sense.
Yes, unicorn cupcake at the Minion Cafe. They did a really good job of having food that you could take home with you, that you could get with your meal vouchers. Because there was no way, there were 3 of us, we each had 5 food items we could get. There's no way we were
and they're pretty
gonna
much
eat
full meals.
Yeah,
so
there's no way we're gonna eat 15 things there. So it was great that they had, kind of a lot of different little things you could take back with you. Speaking of food you could take back with you, no trip to Springfield, USA, the Simpsons land is complete without the famous Lard Lad pink donut. Yay!
Yay!
Giant pink donut. Giant, yeah, you can see it's giant. Giant pink donut.
It is pretty big.
Yeah. We also got a chocolate one.
Yeah, we actually already started eating that one.
Yeah.
So it's not as pretty.
But
they're really big. We did get 2 others, but the person we went with got those.
Got the other 2.
So we did get a lot of things to take home.
We ended up getting a lot of donuts. And the fun thing about the Taste of Universal and the vouchers is normally when we would go and get a Lard Lad donut, we just get the pink donut, kind of the famous like Homer Simpson donut. And we normally would never like buy a second one or try the chocolate one, but the chocolate one's really good.
Yeah, so it was cool that we got to try it. Now we know.
Yeah, now we know next time, okay, I'll pass on the pink one and maybe get the chocolate instead.
Yeah, that line was actually pretty long too, for Lard Lad. Because I think a lot of people had the same idea. They're trying to use the rest of their
they're trying to use the rest of their ticket, voucher.
So that line was really long. So we ended up going to Kwik-E-Mart, which also had the donuts.
Yeah.
And we were able to get them there, and there was no wait, so that was nice.
Yeah, we didn't wait at all. There was a huge line for the actual Lard Lad. I suppose it's more fun to get it at Lard Lad.
Yeah, that's true.
And then the actual Lard Lad, it's not a stand, it's like a little restaurant or whatever. They might have other options, but that line was so long, we were just happy to get the regular chocolate and the traditional pink Homer donuts.
And it left us more time to do other things. Like we ended up doing a couple other rides. That was really good. We did the Despicable Me spinning ride.
Yeah, silly swirly spinner or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it.
So that was there was pretty much no line for it, so we hopped on that. And
yeah, it seemed like they had actually waited to start the ride until we went through the line and hopped on. So that was really nice.
And, yeah, you get like a nice view.
Yeah, you get a nice view.
It's
nice. It's nice. Fun. It was I don't remember it being kind of scary. I was a little scared on it. But yeah, that was really fun.
And we ran into a Minion.
Yeah.
So that was cool. They did have a couple characters. They had a Transformer in the lower lot. We didn't get to see him.
Yeah.
But we did run into the Minion, and we got a picture out in front of him. And yeah, we also saw Hello Kitty.
Yeah, we saw Hello Kitty. Yeah, right away on our way into the park, we saw Hello Kitty and got a picture with her.
Yeah, so that was cool. And the new ride, Secret Life of Pets, was also open. So we walked by that. Again, the line was a little long. So we had to wait.
And I don't know.
We didn't realize it was open until the end of the day, so.
There wasn't really like a sign saying how long the line was, because I don't think they knew for sure.
We did get to walk through like the new area. Like
yeah.
they did kind of redecorate that street to match the ride, so that's kind of cool looking. Everything looked nice.
Yeah, and no more Walking Dead attraction. So if you're headed to Universal, know that if you're looking for your Walking Dead haunted walkthrough attraction, that's no longer there. But and that whole street isn't. It's not like the UK anymore. It's now like
a different theme. It's more
like
New
cartoon New York from
yeah.
Secret Life of Pets.
So we ended up finishing our day over at Hogsmeade, just like that's where we started it. The line for the ride was still short, so we ended up doing that a couple more times. I think at the end it was 5 times that we rode it.
Yeah, I don't know where the third time was, but yeah,
it was between somewhere, but
yeah.
Yeah, so we ended up getting to ride it a few times, and it's kind of nice to go back to Hogsmeade at nighttime and see everything lit up. So
it's kind of what we always used to do when we'd go to Universal. We'd go first to Hogsmeade, and you get to see it, you know, in the daylight, and then you would finish the day in Hogsmeade, and they might have the light show, and it's interesting to see all the buildings lit up and at nighttime. So
and something else they did have open, and this was something they did advertise, was the wand, like you could do the
the wand interaction spots.
So so we made sure Jared brought his wand.
Yeah.
And we were able to do some magic.
Yeah, we did a lot of the wand spots actually. So that was a lot of fun. We were still pretty good at them. We got them all to work, except for the last one. I couldn't get the chocolate frog to open for some reason, but
got it to work.
Yeah, you got it to work. So, yeah, at least one of us got everything to work.
But yeah, so that was everything that we did while we were at Taste of Universal. It ended up being pretty much a full theme park day.
Yeah.
We weren't sure when we bought the tickets if we'd be there the whole time or not, but we were there till they closed.
Yeah, we were there pretty much 12 to 8, so yeah.
Yeah, so that was it was a lot of fun. We were glad we went, and we are hoping to get annual passes. We're pretty excited.
We're pretty excited to be back.
We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We do post lots of theme park videos, Disney videos, Universal, and more. So make sure you click that subscribe button. We have some new content coming soon, so make sure you click subscribe.
Yay!
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.